Hi, this is Sandra. I'm here again with another recipe, and this recipe is what we call down in the South, we call it ground meat stew. Yes, indeed, that's what we call it on these cold mornings and evenings and nights. And supper time, you want a good, hearty stew, and we have it right here, y'all. In this stew, you need celery, you need carrots, you need potatoes, a bell pepper, you need tomatoes, tomato sauce, tomato paste, onion, black pepper and salt, and you need some shell noodles. So what we're doing right now is have our ground meat on, and what it does is we're going to make it hunky. We're not going to make it real crummy. We're going to make it hunky. So we got it already cooked. So what we're going to do is chop up these vegetables and show you what to do next. All right, now we have our potatoes, our carrots, and noodles boiled in a separate pot, all nice and tender. And we have our ground meat, tomatoes, bell pepper, celery, and onions already cooked to go into this blend here. So what we're going to do is pour a can of tomato sauce with the tomatoes, sauce with the onions, and all of this going to blend together, going to be so good. So what we're going to do now is pour in the tomato sauce with the potatoes, the carrots, and the what else we got in here, y'all? We got, tomatoes, sauce, carrots, and potatoes. Okay, we're going to let that blend, and we're going to show what we're going to do with the ground meat and the tomatoes and the celery and the bell peppers and onions. So we'll show you what's next with this wonderful ground beef stew. Now we got all the potatoes, the noodles, and the carrots are cooked. So what we're going to do is add the ground meat, bell peppers, the onions, the celery. We're going to add it to the mix like this. Like that. Look at that stew coming together, y'all. Look at that stew. That stew is coming together. Look at that stew coming together. Okay, what we're going to do now is let this simmer. And we're going to add some tomato paste if we need it. Because we're going to add a little bit more water. Just a little water. We can add some vegetable broth. Or we can add some beef broth. So what we're doing now is just letting it simmer. And look how delicious it is. Look how delicious. It's not even finished yet. It's looking good, y'all. We'll be right back with the other part of this. This is a delicious beef stew with our ground meat beef stew. Here's our finished results of our ground beef stew. This stew is savory, flavorful, very, very delicious. Easy, simple. Got vegetables, carrots and potatoes. Got noodles. Got a good sauce, a good gravy. This stew is the bomb, y'all. Try this, and I guarantee you will love this for your family. This is Sandra. I want to tell you can put anything you want in your stew. Any spice. You can make it spicy. You can make it Mexican style. You can make it any type of the style that you want with this beef ground meat stew. This is Sandra. I want to tell you happy eating, and thank you for coming to my channel and look at this beautiful stew. Sandra. I want to say happy eating, and thank you for coming to my channel.